Hello and welcome to the channel Understanding Concepts of Physics. Hope you all are doing well and your exam preparations are going pretty well. Today here we are with another numerical on oscillations, and probably we'll be finishing off oscillations in a day or two with hardly one or two numericals left. So you can pause the video and go through the question. They have said about a circular disc whose diameter is 20 centimeters because it says 20 centimeter wide, and the mass is given as 200 grams, and it is tied to a thin metallic string. I'll just draw the diagram for you as well. And the string is twisted around 60 degrees and released. Its time period is 1 second, and you are supposed to find out the torque, and they are saying that k pi cube is approximately equal to 31. So these are the given data which they have given. So I've just wrote that in tabular form. Diameter is 20 centimeter, radius would be half of that, centimeters to meter 10 raised to minus 2, centimeters to meters 10 raised to minus 2. Mass is given as 200 grams, so 200 grams is like 10 raised to minus 3 kgs. 60 degree in radians is pi by 3 radians. Time period is given as 1 second, and pi cube is given as approximately 31. So the diagram looks something like this. There is some rigid support, and we have tied a disc, a uniform disc from a string, and if we are giving an angle theta, let's say theta is equal to 60 degrees, which is equal to pi by 3 radians, then it is going to oscillate back and forth like this. Okay, so we are supposed to find out the x torque. So this is a clear case of example of angular simple harmonic motion, and in this case we are supposed to use this equation for angular simple harmonic motion. Okay, so if you remember, T is equal to 2 pi root of m by k. This is an equation which we have derived in our theory class, and m is mass and k is the spring constant, and this is for linear simple harmonic motion. However, this is not needed in this case, but I'm just trying to make you understand how this equation is coming from linear simple harmonic motion. So T is time period, which is equal to 2 pi root of. Now whatever m does in linear motion, I does in angular motion, that is the circular motion. So m is replaced by I, and the spring constant is replaced by twist constant. So C is twist constant. So my formula for time period will be T is equal to 2 pi root of I by C. Now if you do not write this equation, not a problem. I just made it make you understand how this equation has come. However, if you are still struggling, then I have just proved that equation while in the theory class. So you can just watch the playlist, search for yourself, and you will get the how this formula comes out to be. So it is T is equal to I by 2 pi root of I by C. This is for angular simple harmonic motion. Also we know that a torque is equal to minus of c theta. Now how this comes? If you see, F is equal to minus of kx. So in place of force is replaced by torque, and linear displacement is replaced by angular displacement. K is basically replaced by twist constant, that is spring constant replaced by twist constant. Minus as it is, minus as it is. Now in this time period is given to us, moment of inertia is mr square by 2, mr square by 2 for a disk, because it's a disk, it's not a ring. So moment of inertia is not a problem. The problem is C. So somehow I need to get rid of C. So using this, making the C as a subject, I'll take theta on the other side. So I'll get torque upon theta, and you might wonder where this minus has gone. Minus sign indicates that its torque and theta are in opposite directions. So I'm just ignoring the minus sign. I'll put the value of C in my given equation, I mean my formula. So I'll get torque upon theta. So that equation I have written I upon torque upon theta, and this theta will go in the upstairs. So theta goes upstairs, torque as it is, and wherever there is a I, I'll write as mr square by 2. This is because for a disk the moment of inertia is mr square by 2. So mr square by 2 is my formula for this. Now if I square this, I'll get T square is equal to 2 square is 4, pi square is pi square. Square and root will get cancelled off, so this square and root will get cut, and what remains is this thing. So this equation you will get. Now since I want torque, I'll just move this on the one side, so torque comes on the other side. So torque is equal to 4 as it is, pi square as it is, m as it is, r square as it is, theta as it is, 2 as it is. This t square is going to come down, so t square is coming down. So the only difference is this torque comes here and t square goes on the other side. So we have got an equation in which there is only a single unknown, that is torque. So if there is one equation and one unknown, we can easily solve. M, R, theta, T is everything is given to us. So 4 pi square as it is. Mass is 200 grams, so 200 into 10 raised to minus 3 into radius is 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 the whole square into theta ka value is pi divided by 2 as it is, and time period is given 1 and theta ka value is pi by 3. So that's why you are seeing this 3 very aloof. Okay, so theta is pi by 3. Now it's a matter of solving over here. So what I've done is I've cancelled 2 ones are 2 hundreds are. So this is 100, and if you see this pi and this pi, this will become pi cube. 4 as it is, pi square will become pi cube because of that extra pi, and 3 as it is, so 3 is the denominator. Now if you see, this is 10 raised to 2, this is 10 raised to minus 3, so minus 3 plus 2 will give me minus 1. So combining this, I'll get a minus 1, and here if you see, there is a 1 over here, there is a minus 2 here, so 1 minus 2 is minus 1, minus 1 ka square is minus 2. So there is a minus 2 and there is a minus 1, so that will give me minus 3. So that comes out to be minus 3. Pi cube they have given you as to utilize as 31, so I have written as 31, and multiply this by 31 by 4 and divide by 3, you will get a value of 41.33 into 10 raised to minus 3. Shifting the point, I'll get 0.04133. Newton meter is the unit for torque. So this is a very simple numerical. So probably this could be asked for 2 or 3 marks as well. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe the channel in case you have not done so yet, and keep watching the videos from the playlist, and hope you are going to pass out with flying colors. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.